touch anything because I already set it up. 35% on this other phone. It's gonna start getting cooler. 60s, high 60s next week. 69 Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday 67. Today was 75. It didn't feel like that. Anyways, should I like talk on the phone like this close to the camera? Oh my god. I just ate some lasagna. Let's move some of this stuff. I was wearing my little cargo pants. My little cargo pants with my little corduroy. Well, my hair wasn't like this though. I just put this little headband on because I'm inside a house now. But yeah, it's pretty warm inside here. I had to turn on the fan once I got home, but now I'm about to go inside the van. Do I have a van? Yes, I have a van. Does it work? It won't pass smog. Why? Crankshaft sensor. I'm not gonna pay for that. I bought the part, but it didn't seem to work. And I think it's because when he was pouring the water to cool it down, um, he changed something down there too, around that area. So if it's hot, it could be a problem. But he changed it. He, used the little scanner, and the scanner read still the same thing. So you know what I'm saying? It I went to get a diagnostic. I paid $90 for it, but they even still said it was an electrical thing. So if they're saying if it's an electrical thing, it wasn't supposed to be the crankshaft sensor being the problem then. You know what I'm saying? It was the ones that are hooked up, the lining of that. What's up, DIC group? Y'all like my little half jackets, corduroy with my cargo pockets? I was wearing my Vans today. So I was looking kind of cute today. I was looking kind of, black cargo pants, the ones that the carpenters wear. Or is it carpenters or is it construction? But yeah, I was wearing my Vans. I just went to Walmart and I went to Ross. I'm seeing the same people over here. Thank you guys for coming back. I know yesterday come through. I didn't feel like going on. But yeah, y'all see my title though. I think the people that are with no badges don't know what I'm talking about. But have they found yet? Have they? Because I see somebody over there is looking for attention with all that blushing. All that blushing means that person likes the attention. They like the attention of what they're getting from another guy. It's just like me blushing right now. The reason why I say that is because this is live stream. But normally when that person goes live stream, there's a tension of the arrogancy, the flamboyant, the dominant. You know what I'm saying? Don't give a fuck. Won't even read the comments and shit. Um, but yeah, my shit right here is like there's no hiding. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's just one thing that person just really needs. It's just like I'm not going to say it's a jealousy. And that's one thing that I did want to say. When they get tired of not being jealous of their sibling, then they start tuning into something else because it just brings attention to them. And when I say attention to them, it's just like, this is new to me. Like what I'm watching over there is new to me. So I'm gonna keep going to watch that person, and that person's cool, you know. And then they started being cool over all the years that they were, I guess, in tuned in with the same people. So then when that breakup happens, like a friendship type, even though it can get crazy, just, over words through the internet type stuff, through the screen, but then it was always like, I can come see you, you can come see me, and all this shit, and it was almost gonna really happen type shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just, they're not in that hatred type of thing, not these two, because there's, this friendship is different, you know. Let's just say, the person down south is, he's cool, he's, he got cool vibes type shit, but I don't know where he feels, the enemy part, or I don't fuck with you type shit, because there's mood swings that when it comes to people, when they get into situations, anything could happen. Like, I can't get a paycheck next month. This is all gonna fall on me, and I don't know what to do and shit like that, right? So it's like the back and forth type shit. Like, why you do that on my page? I told you not to do that. I told you not to block and all this shit. And then it gets big, and it gets bigger than that. And then all of a sudden, it's like the roast part gets into them to getting more mad because one roasted the other and one is fighting back, and then the other one starts buying masks. Like, I saw that shit. Okay, I'm gonna take off my I'm gonna take off my jacket, y'all. But y'all, like, what? Oh, I had this, so I bought three. I'm gonna get back to what I was saying because I don't forget. So three phone cases. I got a brown one. This one was from Macy's. It's like a rose gold, uh, kick it like a, it'll stand on the table. But when you hold it too, I can hold my phone like this, like it's like a shield. You know what I'm saying? Or when I'm like pushing a cart, I can hold my phone like this, and I don't have to have it in my pocket, most of the time. But yeah, that's just what I'm saying. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Overall, through the years, you see these people reacting to situations of disagreements. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard that he was laying me off. Like, okay, I can give her some leeway. I don't really care. You can't really talk too much bad about me because I didn't do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? But big ups to the chat, Terrence. Thank you, thank you. Big ups to DIC and Jose Jr. and I can't really say your name. Alias Medici. Merci or something. I don't know. Shit, you gonna have me start talking your language. But thank you. Hi. Thank you for the emoji. Sushi, how's your evening? Sushi? Who you call me sushi? Oh yeah, and you guys don't see me over there, right? Yeah, my content title says, "Have they found yet?" Cause it looks like they trying to find some goddamn mask and try to have that shit like it's a laundry room. You know what I'm saying? It just got pictures of some of your friends of how they was talking. You know what I mean? And from as far as with me, I don't understand why my picture is up there. Like, I don't really understand that part. But since what's his name? DIC group, you was talking about Japanese sushi type shit. How did you know? Look, I got the lucky cat. Oh, the cat, the one with the white with the hand that goes like this. Well, if it can't be white, it can be black too, right? So I got the opposite. You know, I got the black one. Look what it says, y'all. I got this from Amazon. I got this from Amazon when I first bought this phone in January. And I'm now just using this case now. I've been using one since January because I feel like it's just more like, I don't want to say trending, but it's just more simple. Like this one, it's had a cat, but it's it's kind of popping out. You know what I'm saying? There's a little pocket right here. Yeah, they over there trying to. I mean, what happened to the scripts? What happened to the scripts? You got images, but can't even really tell it all. You're looking for attention out there. You don't have any content to talk about, but it's kind of going along the way. Just like with me today, I just brought up what I was talking about last time. You know what I'm saying? And it came from to a point where that's what he was trying to make his moves. Go buy some masks. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go play some scripts. That one says this, that one says that. I'm gonna play this role. How did I mention? And all this, and like, I get it. But as far as like with me, he did that because he thought I'm Pewtwo team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm rocking with him. I go on his page. I'm supporting him. So you think that like I'm trifling or some shit like that. He should already know that if we came from a long way from when we started 4 or 5 years ago, because I don't even know why people are even saying, oh yeah, we've been doing this 8 years ago type shit. Hell to the no. It's been only since 2020, 2019 is really when I met Mob, ATM Tim, you know what I'm saying, Cuz Cuddy, and the biggest, the you know what I'm saying, the number one mentor is JT the Bigger Figure. So all of us started gathering and watching JT the Bigger Figure. This is since 2019. I don't know where 8 years ago is kind of like leading to. They kind of got the mathematics kind of off. But yes, Terrence, thank you. Oh, thank you, Jose. Yeah, Jose, you've been cool around here. So yeah, I just need to kind of dwell in a little bit when it comes to certain types of contents that I do. Like today, I'm not doing no cooking. I do have some steak that I did put out. So it's a smaller. It's not like the one, the chuck. I think I had a, what did I have last time? I forget what kind I had, but I know I said it on my live. This one is much smaller. So that and some mushrooms, you know what I'm saying? Just very simple. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that tonight. What's up about that land life? Yeah, see, this is about that land life talking about. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, that's what he's saying. He's saying worry less, enjoy life. I had to get this. It's not proving anybody that only I can wear it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had a very, very, spectacular day, an amazing day, a very, shit, the best fucking day or a bad day. It's just something that I could just not too, not too many things of this say. You know what I'm saying? I keep turning it around. It says worry less, enjoy life. When I see like that, it doesn't make me feel, yeah, because I know worry less, enjoy life. Even though like I'm here inside this house, by myself, my daughter, she comes and goes, stuff like that. My parents are getting older. Um, like when when your parents can't drive no more, like in a vehicle, here in the United States, you feel different. You know what I'm saying? I know the stuff of when we like to like act cool and act, like tough and shit like that, or just, what I'm saying, stay solid and, kind of like the flamboyant type. Because, you know, there's a lot of people who we know that are like that. But in certain ways, when you see there's no changes in them, and I kind of don't like to, how do you, like, stereotype like certain people that say, oh, they're not going to do it, but there's already certain ones that already are going back to their addictions. Okay, one said before they left to the airport that they hadn't drank for a month. God damn, that shit is heavy on that motherfucker right there. God damn. Oh, sorry to say all that shit, but hey, please don't have my name in your mouth, because I just been hearing that shit. There's no a story, confliction, storyline to bring up anything that had to say about when I think you was trying to come at me that day when this is the the this okay, what is this? Right, what, no, what is this? A pillow, right? And what is this? Okay, yeah, that person, when they have it on, and I act like I'm in one of them game shows and they have this and they have that. But anyways, that person tried to say I was talking down because I was acting different personalities. Like, you came on my page and you were trying to ask what's on the menu. And I said, and I was like, wow, you coming on here, the last person to be a member on my shit. It has nothing to do with you, Terrence. Okay. But this is just what I'm saying. And I said something like, and I wasn't being rude or nothing like that, but I was just like, wow, like, not even like you didn't have to do that. I forget what I said, but I know I remember it in the analytics. It'll show me when I can get back to a person being a member on your page. So I can get back to that live stream and I can go all the way to the end. And I said something. That person got very like butt hurt. That person got hurt for what I said. Like, what is wrong with me not interacting with something where I don't want to be like, I don't want to say mess with, but it's like when you say, oh, I just gave you a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a member on your shit. Like, it's not me not asking, okay? And I'm not going to say that I'm not new to this, cuz I can say that I'm new to this or not. But the fact that how you said that that was a blessing and you better count your blessings. The thing about that is that it's like when a person says that, it's almost, I don't even want to say controlling. It's like, leave me where I'm at. Don't try to like, it's not interfere. It's like, don't try to like insert kind of just these things like, oh, okay, you need to remember this. Like, since you're monetized now, it took you how long, but then now we got to show you our love. You know what I'm saying? All I know is where I started from. And everybody, I don't want to say joined, but then started following those people, and I was already following those people. So those certain type of characters who you saw over there was like something to kind of watch, and then compete. Oh, who's handsomer than who's handsomer than this, and who's trying to get the bitch and all that shit. So all that I mean, not confusion, but all that hate started to go right then and there, led me to what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So what I wanted was a person who I was messing with. And then it's like this comes along and I'm like, wait a minute. It's kind of it's not for me to kind of question you, because I'm not going to question it. That's why I felt the way how I, and that's the shit that I said. I didn't say nothing harsh, not too harsh. I said something like, oh, you came in or something like that, in the end. I said, oh, you came in the end with that. I said that's what I, you came in the end with that. But it was more like me saying like I didn't need that. And I think that's what you're trying to kind of like into, what if that's what I like, you thinking that that's what I meant. I did mean it, but then I need you to leave that right there. I don't need you to be like, oh well, she got pretty, like this, and then mouth, you know, she thinking like she got to defend herself, to like have me back up off her when, what I'm saying, I'm just trying to give her some blessings. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not like I'm not hurting over here. As far as with, you know, uh, uh my son's situation, that's a whole different thing. Now you guys would think that I'm hurt over a relationship that just, you know what I'm saying, that kind of just went, and that's it. I like when I fall, or when I fell into what I already just, you know what I'm saying, just created, wherever I'm now, how I'm doing and all that shit, that's just what the fuck it is. All privacy is more of me. I don't want to seek attention. I'm doing this for my grind, for my watch time hours. Y'all already see how the twin is doing. He doing like 5 lives goddamn day. He don't give a fuck. He already know this is how it is. Now let's see how the people is gonna look at me, for the simple fact that it's gonna be people tuned in wondering, okay, it's not too out of the how do you say, like as if we never seen anybody stay in a fucking vehicle type shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's he don't want to be like doing lives every fucking 3 hours, just getting on live just to put his fucking face in there and trying to see what the fuck y'all talking about. Hell to the nah, because I'm looking at content titles that don't even have content titles. It's just going on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Ain't doing shit, but trying to figure out if, you know what I don't even want to say it. Want to say it. I don't even want to talk about it, y'all. Y'all already know what's going on that side over there, and it's always like a back and forth. That over there is a back and forth. They go at it and keep going at it, keep going at it, and then in real time, they'll call each other. They cool, and then all of a sudden it go back. Just don't even. That's the thing that I'm not even saying is specifically them. It's like when somebody says move around, right? I don't know. Over time, it's like, why is it that a person that had been on this internet is telling me to move around because they didn't like the fact how I try to protect myself with my love? You know what I'm saying? With my heart type shit. So if you couldn't get that and you say that shit, but how I'm saying it to others on this YouTube, that is different. I look at these other people like individuals. When I say, they need to move around, it's like advice, an opinion. I'm saying it because it's like it's sticking to the same circle. That why do you guys think that what I do is like I'm trying to get to traveling? I'm trying to do mukbangs and shit like that in different places, not in the house, not where I can order and say DoorDash, Uber, can y'all bring me like a $150 plate? That is too fucking easy. Like if I did that shit, It would be majorly thousands of dollars that I would be spending. I would be in a penthouse in a robe. You know what I'm saying? Having just everything luxury, my food and everything. It's too fucking easy. But you see, celebrities don't even hire people to even do all that moving around. It's too like, I don't want to say it's too simple for them, but hey, maybe they are doing it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as with a content creator that's trying to come up, it just builds because they know that they weren't rich from the from the you know all we have is just memories of saying, oh yeah, I used to have that and I used to have that. Like, yeah, we can just cherish those memories, but today is today. I'm trying to fight. It's not, I'm not trying to fight no demon. I don't even think about that shit. I don't think about no goddamn card, tarot shit, whatever the fuck. It's what's with the person talking about specifically on what is real. Some of these, I mean, most, some, I'll say some liars. You can tell which ones are the ones that are like trying to just look for motherfucking attention. Motherfuckers like that trying to search and my content, have they found yet? I'm not specifically just saying one person. I'm saying mostly that the ones that are looking for attention to go look for females to try and just go mod them up, or in every goddamn, I mean, not in every goddamn platform, but in their platform. Uh-uh. No, like I said on my last live, it's an engagement. I don't care if you ugly, you looking this, you looking that, you gotta, like, I gotta teach you something. No, it's how you guys are yourself coming on here and engaging with me and engaging with the others peoples that is on my chat. Motherfuckers want to go put a badge because all my shit could be all females, so they can lust over me, so they can be attracted to me, because I already know they all attracted to me anyway. I can't say all these men is fucking attracted to me. My self-esteem is not like that. Even though that person is attractive, there's still something off that, not pure. And we can find the, what's that word, when you can seek through them, the flaws, you can find that shit. Hold on. Yeah, because I'm living to a point where it's not I'm asking, I'm begging, I'm doing this for what's next. You know what I'm saying? So like that one, it says worry less. It's not telling to worry less. It's just a statement that says worry less. Like, this should be something that you should always stay on, even though you never were worrying. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why I caught when I was like, oh yeah, that's off top. You know what I'm saying? Black cat. Some people don't like black cats. My sister, she represents the white cat, the one that goes like this. It's the lucky cat. Now, the black cat, I can make that shit happen too. You know what I'm saying? Who said the goddamn black cat wasn't doing that shit? It's a goddamn cat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna buy the white cat because it's gonna make my goddamn phone case dirty as hell. Ain't it? Ain't that what's gonna happen? I mean, for real. It's getting hot in here, you guys. Hold on. Mm. Yeah, but I had fun when I was on the slide party, but I didn't go down the slide. That motherfucking water was too goddamn cold. I don't know if them damn kids was peeing in the goddamn water. Goddamn. Mm-hmm. This is all we look at. Medical pens. Pens coming from the hospitals. Pens coming from all these places. It reminds me that I gotta sign my check. And maybe this can be a future pen that I could be writing to go buy a car. You know? Yeah, so when I try to like try to be funny or try to it's not me trying to fight like heavy ass shit that's laying on laying that I got problems. No, I ain't got no goddamn problems. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jose Jr. I don't know if that's how I should call your name. I feel you. It's your feelings. I don't owe explanation to. Yeah, and I'm older, so not that serious. Yes, it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? I do see that people do have like a laughter that they can say, "Oh, haha, that is kind of funny though." How it's like lined up and shit like that or whatever. But the picking part, like, yeah, that one, I didn't like that part. Oh, that one and that one should get with that one. They should both get at her. Like you picking and choosing to see if who will get who, and that one is good. No. Mm-mm-mm. But in other ways of how I guess how I saw it was, I don't know. We need to see the scripts. You keep talking like there's gonna be some scripts. What the fuck happened to that? You off? How many days? Oh, something I did want to talk. Man, where is my female minds at? Who was another mod in here? Red Bull. What's up, Red Bull? I know it's probably pretty late, 7 o'clock for you, but um, I'll put you guys. Oh, I bought a dress, y'all. Look, I bought a goddamn tray. Yeah, so I look like Carpenter today with my Vans, and I look kind of cute today. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start doing me. I'm gonna start wearing dresses and stuff like that. So basically, yesterday, look, my Vans is pretty still even new. I only wear these like maybe 6 times. Look how clean it is though. Y'all need to talk to me now. So yesterday, I told the goddamn chef I had to show him my breast in order to not like that. I didn't show my breast all like that now. I showed the above the nipple and the this part right here. So I said, you just gonna have to give me 2 days off. The days that I don't want them anymore. He was like, why? That I need to go to a goddamn doctor. I didn't say it like that, but I said I need to go to a doctor and show them that I'm gonna have some type of procedure. I was reading, Google searching all this shit, saying biopsy and all this shit. Aspiration needle is the first thing. That's the very minimal of what to get when you get a biopsy type shit because of this situation. And then there's another one called the core needle and then a surgical needle. I'm like, while I was just reading those things, I'm already like not crying, but almost like almost kind of like feeling like I'm gonna start crying, like as if I'm already in front of a doctor. Cause that's just how I get in front of needles that are like that long. You know, the ones that have to go in here and type shit. Oh Lord. Yeah, y'all. So I need to start looking out for myself. A pot almost fell on my goddamn breast yesterday, and it was like it. I swear to God, it was like the big ass pots that have to cater for. Goddamn, you can cater at least a hundred, goddamn, maybe 100 people with that pot. It it was. I'm gonna show it this way, but even outer on the outer part of the screen, it was like that, and it was this thick of the pot, wide. Okay, that's just rim. The rim part is like this thick, that thick. And I was trying to lift it off of the compartment that had a lot of water, that had a lot of sanitized water in there, because you know there's three compartments. There's a wash. I mean the regular sink, the wash, and then the sanitize. So rinse, wash, sanitize. And I use this to sanitize because then I use the machine to do all the big stuff anyways. So what I was trying to get off, because a lot of water is still in the pot, I have to turn it around and lift it up. So I let it just kind of hit the metal part where it's holding the square part. And then when I lifted it up, and I must have slipped off of the handles, and that shit almost fucking fell. Or I was like, even though when I'm really trying to be careful and not even think about the situation that I have, I said I can't. I said I cannot fucking, because I had plans to keep this 5 day until November, just to make it 2 years of what I'm doing at this job. So I said, you know, I'm gonna cut off my Mondays and I'm gonna cut off my Tuesdays. What's up, Bayou? What's up? Okay, salute to you. Yeah, so I was like, no, 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 no. I said, no, no. I said, this is not getting better. It keeps getting worse. I just need to fall into trying to really look out for myself. I said, and I told them people, I kept telling them for weeks, like I really don't want to do every other, like not even every day, but like once a week I'll remind them. It'll just turn out to be something like, oh, this happened, or you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm planning to my Mondays and Tuesdays by the end of November or December. You know, I'll have enough money to pay off all, you know, my credit cards, and then all I have to do is just pay my rent and my storage. You know what I'm saying? And the food money is gonna be there with just me working my little 3 days, or even just catching another fucking part time. You know, so I kept telling them. I said, and I kept reminding them, this like I don't want to have to like stop my money. You know, like ain't nothing supposed to stop me from making my money if there's nothing wrong. But now since this shit has happened, I mean, like I'm trying to like be a warrior. I'm trying to like, but I'm acting myself. Hold on. Let me see this message. Are attractive and you on point. This nigga just ain't shit. Right on, Jose. I think you said you was like black and Indian or something like that. You remind me of somebody else. That yeah, very a high supporter over here is he ain't Cherokee. He say he native. So there's yeah, different. Because Will pass. Oh, damn, I be seeing them though. Yeah, when you scroll and shit like that, like, oh yeah, I get it, I get it, I get it. But yeah, y'all, I'm dressed in all black. I'm like a cat, but it's a lucky cat. You understand me? And it's like a little bag. You know, I don't try to make myself like remember how what I got and remember what I have. Oh man, I look at myself like any fucking day I could lose my life. You know what I'm saying? It's not where I live at, who's around me, well, who's at all that shit. No, no, no. I'm looking at my health. Y'all just see that I'm petite looking, you know what I'm saying, and working and stuff like that. Uh-uh. You know, some people, I look at some people like having seizures, and you wouldn't really get why they have seizures and all that shit, and why it comes later down. And I don't know. It just all of a sudden happens in their 20s or in their 30s and shit like that. Like, man, this shit's crazy. But look what I got at Ross, y'all. A tray. You know, at my work, we fuck with trays, right? Y'all there when at Ross, y'all. I swear. Yes. This shit crazy. Oh, and I had my little pouch today. I was kind of wearing it with the. Yeah, I had to wear my little pouch and my little lucky cat. Because I got too many phones. I got to carry one around my neck and one around my back pocket. I can't be wearing like two phones in my back pockets type shit. But hold on, I'm going to read that. Hold on. It's getting too fucking hot in here. I need like, yeah, I didn't want to talk too, you know what I'm saying? But this is how live streams are. I can just come and sit in here and just talk about, you know, certain other topics that were talked about. I really don't like to be like that. You know, I just care more of trying to love, you know, trying to care, trying to be kind and stuff like that. Don't, not the overly, just overly. It can be any fucking word. I'm not are mixed up. Oh, okay, okay. It's 100%. Okay. I don't know. I think I saw something where you, oh, you said, but you couldn't speak Spanish just because your name was that. So you say you're nothing like that. Okay, what you meant. That's what you meant. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of people that, like, even your profile color is green. Like, I know who comes on my page, okay? I know who comes on my page. But just like what I was talking about in my last live, I was mentioning how people could just turn other people just to keep them in moderation. I mean, moderate. Yeah, mods, because so they won't come with the fake page. We don't even need to say that anymore. Let them get caught up to a point where if a troll is trolling, a fake page is nonstop talking about the same ass shit. It's not even like the timings. It's more of just when you come on, you know, because you can't tell if they're working or not. You can't tell if, say, they're too busy, they can't even type shit. So it's like, why even bother when you could recognize how many subscribers they have? That's what I'm saying. It's not like, I don't know. But anyways, I got chocolate on my fingers, and I just ate that shit up. Like, I don't even know if there's any more. Do I have any more, y'all? I have one stick left, y'all. This is the, y'all, what is it called when they say it's not the real brand of, like, say, the candy? I gotta make a list. My lip gloss. My lip gloss is popping. I don't want to say generic because I already knew it was generic. It's like, I don't want to say copycat, like a copycat. Is it copycat? I don't know. But I got a pretty ass dress, y'all, for only $9 at Ross. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm gonna show you guys this tray. It reminds me of my job. Um, I'm sitting on something. So I got me a dress. Yes. The receipt. And I got me some sweats. But look, hey, y'all. Look at my tray. Look at my tray. I know I got this one right here. My laptop. I got it from Walmart. I got it from Walmart online though. On like this was the last one online. Like I try to go back to see if I can get another one for my daughter. It was gone already. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but I didn't get like the adults kind. Why? Because it was like pink. You know, gotta go by the colors. But then right here, I could put a lot of shit in here. It's tomatoes. It says chow. I think y'all can see that. It says chow. It says bon appetit. Bon bon appetito. It says bon appetito. I don't know what the fuck. But anyways, when I do make my food, I'm going to, like, say if I'm preparing from the kitchen and having to bring it inside here, I'm going to be using this. This is not specifically me like on my bed and I'm gonna be like eating. No, because then it'll be like kind of flimsy a little bit. Got that. And then this was only, look, and that's the reason why I bought two. And this is made out of bamboo, y'all. I swear to God, look, handled rectangular bamboo fiber tray. These are tomatoes. Okay, so y'all don't throw no tomatoes at me. You know when they throw tomatoes because they're boring, boo, and all that shit. Bamboo fiber tray. Fiber. Yeah, they be doing shit like that, but it don't. $2.99. Shit, $2.99. Hell yeah. I'm gonna use this damn shit. I was gonna get the other one too. I was like, shit, if this one breaks, I can have a backup. I can have another one. But yeah, have they found? Have they found? Oh, thank you. This teeth. I gotta go like this. You know, what's his name? Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. I be listening to all that reggaeton type shit. You know, I don't know if you guys do, but I think he goes like, what does he do? No, not with his teeth. He something like that. He does the something with the two pinkies, but I gotta do it on my teeth because I gotta hide my shit because I'm missing a teeth right here, and I'm missing a tooth right here. So, Uncle Jukebox, why you got a picture of Elvis? I think I know who you are. I just don't want to say it. Because I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of people blocked on my goddamn page. The last two was Rodney and Zoe. Duh. Why? Uh-oh. Do me the big three. Do me the big three. Like, share, and subscribe. God, I had to figure out why that shit was rolling back and forth to talk about why content title even said that person's name. I said, what? I said, why though? Why give that attention though? Give me the big three. I'm just gonna say that. Give me the big three because I can't say your name because it's just, if I say it, just don't even say too much. It's like, I think it just started off with just saying, is that all you care about? Is the views of who you're talking about? Because that person is way younger than you and you know better than him. So just let him live his life. That line right there, subjected to having that streamer, content creator, to go back and throw what he had to throw back. And that was saying, hey, you go on your live so you can grab attention to grab off of me, because then so you can talk about it ain't gonna give you how I get my views. Because what I do over here is basically hundreds and, to the at least to the 2K thousand views. And sorry that you can't really get that kind of interaction, you know what I'm saying, or even that type of like engagement on your shit. So that right there, just I mean, that you didn't have to say that. Why do that? Because then now I'm looking at it like, man, that person is on the live, don't want to talk to you. It's just, it's like nonchalant. It's like being, I don't want to say nonchalant, but not being out of character. You just, it's like looking for something. You looking for something to talk about. So here it comes, and then you start blushing and shit because you heavily mad about something. Like, why do the back and forth through the phone or through the screen? Why can't you just do you? Since everybody want to say, hey, just do you. Like, be happy and do you. I hear that a lot. So all that, like, trying to just go back and say, oh, okay, well, I'm a do me, and just keep it pushing and motivating myself and making myself happy and stuff like that, right? But I think some of the times is that what I think, I should not push myself too much of trying to like work myself. A lot of people don't really like to go live. I'm only doing this shit for my watch time hours. Them people, they don't even have to do that. So they're like, this is what I also wanted to bring up too. I came across um yeah, I was just mentioning him, Rodney. It's not even Rodney and Zoe. I block a lot more. I block the person that was a member on my shit. You know what I'm saying? The one with that word that was up there that sleeps on a, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. So yeah, I block a lot. You can't see them. You can't see the Crenshaw vets. You can't see the spicy keep it lit, the goddamn one way pass cools. I just blocked PJ, knowing damn well he was cool until, like, he put himself there. But this is the thing about this. It's not me not wanting no beef with no dudes to try and look at me like I'm just like a HOE. You know what I'm saying? To have guys just come in and be like, see, now these other people, they'll come in, and I don't want to say troll, but they'll come in to see what's going on, what the other people are talking about through the chats and stuff like that. It's kind of like a rundown from when they wake up, who's on live, what's been said today, and what's going to eventually come on throughout the rest of the day. So people catch up to that, just like how I've been to most of everybody's pages. And a person who I was messing with did not like me catching on to other people's live streams to wonder what they're talking about, talking bad about us, or even just calling me a bitch. Like, I can't stand when he calls me that. Not from the, uh uh um to ever even think that someone would even call you that. So it's not just me not like catching it. Like when I say like, oh, I wouldn't think that no one would do that, because then you're not supposed to think like that, so it's not gonna happen. No, I was never on that. Anything could fucking happen. Like, once I started my YouTube page, once I started to like do my little nail shit, you don't know if there's motherfucking comments they'll say, oh yeah, that's not it, or something, or how long did it, just stupid questions type shit. So you gotta take that shit. And I hear other content creators saying, um you know you gotta take what's being thrown at you type shit, and just kind of just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even like push that shit towards like where you worrying. It's getting too goddamn hot. Why is it still hot up in here? And that fan is on. Like, hi. It's not like I know the worry throughout all the times when I go live. I don't say, okay, when I go live, I shouldn't worry. I shouldn't worry. I shouldn't worry. Fuck no. I don't ever think like that. But there is a time to say that. And that's just what I'm saying. Because I watched another streamer that just said that. Don't worry about I'm over here in Alameda. Where do you think I was? Because I know you asked that question on like a past two lives. You said, where are you at? I'm in Sacramento. You said you used to live in Fairfield. I mean, you used to live in Vacaville, Dixon, and Suisun. I said, I used to go drive up to Suisun. I used to drive up to Suisun. I went to Vacaville like mostly all the time just to go to their Walmart. Because there was a Walmart right across my street in Fairfield. It was right before the air base, the Air Force base. So that's where I was at in Fairfield. I don't know. Let me know if you know where that's at, the Air Force base. It was called, not Travis. I think it's called Travis. Travis Air Force Base. That's where I used to live right before that Air Force. But right when you, uh, um, it's like the exit before. Mm-hmm. But I'm in the Alameda County. I appreciate the five rubies, because I'm not sure what it was. I think it was like a star. But I appreciate that. Thank you, you guys. Oh yeah, you know what? You said you think that I smell hella good. Yeah, I put the little my favorite snowflakes and cashmere. I smelled all this when I was going up in the Walmart, all in my corduroy jacket. Even when I took it off, I was smelling. I was like, love it. And I don't barely. I wear this when I feel really like I'm comfortable. When I'm going out, pushing a fucking, cause I was pushing that basket. You know, usually I was like, when you go somewhere, you kind of just quick to go in and out somewhere, driving around. I was gonna get inside my van. Let's go inside my van, y'all. Hold on. Let's go see what's in the van. Let's see what I can pull out over there. Cause I just wanted to charge this up so I can see. Well, I can see you guys' comments over here. That is so funny. Most of the time, I can't see what you guys are talking about. I would have to read it on this phone, but for some reason, I turned off the Wi-Fi and it's working. I don't know what the fuck it is. But you say, yeah, you got a good memory. Yes. So my job at the server for dining for seniors, you have to have a good memory. It's almost kind of like when you're working with medicine and all that shit. I don't want to say pharmaceutical, but almost kind of like remembering patients of their conditions, remembering medicines. It's like you're like in that type of field. What are toucans? So in Panama, Mexico Beach. What's up, Journey of Life with D3? I should put you as a mod, because I see you in other people's chats, and you're very like you're lenient, like you're just chill, you know what I mean? But Jose too. So don't trip if like not trip, but don't how do you say, like, oh shit, like what happened to what happened to my handle? If y'all is blue one day And without you guys coming back right away on my page, then that's just what it is. I gave you guys a badge. Okay? You said I could tell. No, I'm from SAC. I'm familiar with Travis. Yeah, Air Force Base and the town. Yeah, yeah. So, why you say that? You said you are different from SAC. Oh, that I'm different. I thought you meant that where I was living at when you first came on my page, because when you first came on my page, you asked me. You was like, "Oh, I can't. I watched your little short clip that you was over there in Fairfield. Yeah, that thrift store. Hell yeah, fuck. I went to go buy me what the fuck it was? Can you call back and say what it was? I think it was like a cord. It was a cord for my mini refrigerator. It's the one with the two holes, and that shit was only 50 cents. 50 goddamn cents for each cord. I was like, $1? I bought two of them just in case too. I was like, shit, I could probably use, just in case if that one, something happens to that one, like it over, heated or whatever with the plug, inside, or it didn't connect too good. Cause I was looking inside of it. I looked at the, I got just the other one just in case. So, cause electrical stuff is kind of hard to find cords like that in thrift stores. Mostly all the time, if people want to really, a lot of their appliances or things that have motors, like say a refrigerator, anything like if that refrigerator electric plug breaks, doesn't mean you have to throw away that goddamn refrigerator. And what I mean by that is you don't have to like, when I say like through garbage, you don't have to throw it away. You can, they're thinking to sell it, right? Because they don't know what to do with it. Well, what I learned, because my father has done it and he always helped me out. He if a plug is just no longer working type shit, he will cut the cord and he'll put a new one. Like he'll get another cord and rip that shit off, and then he'll just, and he'll get that shit back going for real. Okay? So I'm like, shit, they want their shits to be working. All right? Anything. Whatever the fuck. A light, a lamp, uh, shit. A goddamn, the fan, uh, the refrigerator, the little mini oven, an air fryer, whatever the fuck it is. You from the town? What you mean, Tony Montana? Oh, shit. Okay, but you in pink though. Okay. I remember that wasn't me. I remember seeing someone saying that. Oh, so it wasn't you. So it was, damn. That shit crazy. Who was that said that? Okay, well, they wrote on my comments. Hold on, let me go look right now. Because I can look on my comments right now. We about to go to my van, y'all. I'm about to see what's going on over there. Because the sunlight's about to go down. And I like it when the sun is still beaming through.
If you're still painting your toenails, you're missing out.
Oh, those is cute as hell. Oh, press on toe. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to see that. Y'all, this is what I need to buy. I need to get this right here. It's a so when you have postpartum, when your stomach gets a little bit when it gets really stretched out, there's like this waist thing that has like a circle right here that probably has holes or something, like for it to kind of breathe. And I saw the difference between this one girl when her shit was flabbing, ugly. Her. I don't know if it's the same her, but hold on. That that is nasty, right? So postpartum will do that. Look how the side is, right? Is much worse than mine. That's because it happened right after she got pregnant. So she has to try and have the skin kind of come back to its thickness to get solid again, to make the outer part um like this, right? But see, it's not like that with my skin up here, but y'all seen that, right? It's down here. It's like there's a I don't know how to say it. It's like when a female was pregnant and it was round, this part is not where it didn't harm me on my sides or anything like that. It just it was my son was so like he was heavy for me that he stretched me out in the bottom. So in the bottom, it's like like I got a stomach that's hanging a little bit. So I don't know if it was her or another one, but it seemed like it's the same fucking video of the same kind of issue or situation, or recovering. And because this is different, I could tell because she showed a big girl, and it's kind of funny. I can't really show it though. But she showed her part, but she was trying to get the big girl to go do it too. And big girls like this, and she's trying to make her do like track meet. Like she's showing like the camera, and she's showing a hamburger, and she's like, here, follow me. And the big girl's starting to run for the goddamn hamburger. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god, these damn short clips type shit or whatever, what they trying to do, whatever. But anyways, yeah, so my stomach has been like this since my son is 19 years old. And if I only knew about something that could, because I forget, where is the shirt? We about to go outside. Hold on. Let's go grab this key. Oh, and let me grab my house key. Because I still do get Wi-Fi outside. Okay. Um, I'm just gonna do this for a second so you guys can see. Or I'll just read what you guys are talking about. Look at my purple sharks, y'all. Look at my purple sharks. FHGH. No, I'm not trans, you idiot. That's your name now, okay? So say something else. Oh, thank you. You just passing by? Okay, right on. Passing by. I'm about to lock my goddamn door. Thanks for the kind words you spoke about me. I appreciate it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Is it gonna be cold out here, y'all? Since everybody wanna know where I live at. Let's go up in here. I know y'all, right? If anybody could do it, I can do it too. Yeah, y'all remember my blue van? God damn. Shit. Yeah, it's just I ain't been rolling. You know? Hold on. I remember when I used to sit in here. Oops. Yeah, dirty, y'all. There was all that shit on the floor. Anyways, uh, can I stand y'all up? Can I stand y'all up? So you guys could, oh God, move this shit. Okay. See, now if I put y'all, Google Maps, when y'all take a picture, y'all gonna be like, yeah, now we know where the hell and all this shit. But you know me, I'll let y'all know about something. Look at him on that goddamn bike. Oh, and he vaping too. See, now this is how I can see people out in the neighborhood, even though everybody over here is square. Yeah, y'all. Remember me in my van? Look, it's clean. I'm thinking about not donating it. Oh no, y'all. What the fuck should I do with this van? What do y'all think about what I should do with this van? Okay, that's hauling. Mm. Hey, how's it going? How was the party? Oh, the party? Yeah, we didn't go home until 11 o'clock, and she was pregnant, so she felt kind of irritated. She felt irritated that she was driving back home. Yeah, I would be irritated too. I mean, you was the one that wanted to leave at that time. I'm over here just waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I gotta go to work early in the morning. And I end up not going to work until 11 o'clock. I was supposed to go to work at 6, and I said, "Fuck it." I said, "Let me go to work at 11 the next shift," because they told me to do a double shift, and I said, "Hell no, I ain't gonna be doing that shit just to fucking help out the other server." Like, man, hell no. And my little mount that I be having up there on my window is inside the house. But yeah, see my blade? This is a little quick. I'm gonna cut you. If you come to my door, you're gonna get a straight little slash. Okay? This is the ones that you have to like cut eyebrows this way, that way, and all that stuff. Yeah, y'all. So this van won't pass small. Now, where's the keys at? Where's the other key at? Oh Lord. Don't tell me it's on sure. Hold on, y'all. Oh, here it is. Okay. So here's the key. This is the real key because I got the copy inside, and this shit motherfucker won't start. The battery's still good. I can sell all. Service engine light is on. Ooh, y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? It cranked. But see, the distributor. I mean the what's that round thing? Anyways, you said what? If that's all it is, the smoke. Yeah, it won't pass smoke. Yep. I miss driving, y'all. I really do miss driving. I've been taking Uber every fucking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But now I only take it Friday and Saturdays because on Sundays I got night shifts, which gives me at least $10. Well, at least 12.50 each week now. So that's like 10, 20, 30, 40. That's like $50 that I'm saving a month. Before I at least have to pay at least 150. You guys, I'm watching people drive. It's like what it is that even when the Uber person is like, cause see when I pay for Uber, right? When I pay for Uber, I'm not paying for. Is my phone clear? Oh, thank you. Yeah, y'all, that's crazy. That's crazy on the stomach, y'all. Yeah, I'm glad my stomach did not turn out like that. But that's really what the fuck, how my belly on the bottom got on the bottom. But hers is like, I'm trying to figure out why did she get like that though if she's way bigger than me. your baby is the same kind of weight as how many pounds my son was. Not unless you had twins or like triplets or something. I'm starting to get a headache, y'all. Oh yeah, garbage day is tomorrow. I'm doing my laundry tomorrow, y'all. I'm trying to look at what did I get up in here. My old y'all. I used to work here as a dietary aide, y'all. Dietary aid, yes. I know some people knew where this was at, but I quit here. I stayed there from January to July and I quit. Guess what? The manager got fired there. She needed to get fired. I wanted her to get fired. The reason why I left over there was because of her and another dietary aide. So I left there because of the dietary aide and her. Yep. Visitor. I need some paper, y'all, to write on, like, when I write down notes. Oh, that is my storage number. Oh, this is the people that used to live here. This is their mail. I'm Filipina. I'm a Filipina. Kumusta ka na? Kumusta ka na? Not como estás. Como estás is Spanish. But this is my old job. I can't show you guys the name. But this is see him? Doesn't he look like he was just sleeping on the side with his hair like that? Yeah, he was sleeping a lot, y'all. He's still sleeping right now. See? He's still sleeping. See him? Yeah. He sleeps a lot. Yeah. And then they got the rubber part. Okay. What else is in here? Ooh, some shades. Ooh. What's his name? 555. What's his name? I like these. These came from the rehabilitation center where I used to work at the nursing. And they gave these. So these are for like when we wipe down the counters when we're preparing food and stuff like that. But yes, I appreciate the 24 likes and stuff like that. I call these my SpongeBob square glasses. Guess where I got these from? The 99-cent store. I think this was 99 cents or the Dollar Tree. Something like that. Do Filipinos have African blood? It depends. I'm not saying because they're mixed. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. You know, a lot of Filipinos, they're like in the dark. When you see a lot of skin in the Philippines, is because um, damn. You guys do not get offended, but they're called the negritos. Negritos that live in the mountains, they look like African. Okay, so that's mostly where they're coming from in that world of, let's say, the main, you know what I'm saying, Philippine. I could feel the tension like right here. I think it's this headband. But yeah, so I got taught that they're a mountain. A lot of people don't really, I don't want to say like to look at them, but a lot of the people in the city or in the like barrios, the provinces, uh, the cities, they don't care for them. There's this one, fuck, it's a while back, probably last year when I watched it. It was a African dude. No, no, no. What was he? Yeah, he went to the Philippines and he started he was doing a documentary, and or was it Malaysians? Yeah, it was somewhere like in the Southeast Asian. I think it was either Cambodians, and he found these people that were wearing like not sarongs, but like the people that just have like the cloth and shit like that, and then they carry the like right here on the side with the wrap. So he was documenting, and they speak a different dialect. Yeah, you guys are gonna see that people have different languages, but see, there's it's too, how do you say, like when somebody is born like now in just the generation of like say the 90s, they'll look at it like saying a Mexican has different kinds of ways of how they speak. They can tell from which location, city, barrio, whatever, where they're from because of how they got taught over there how to speak. So that's in that. But why that is because they're just like, oh, okay, yeah, we just know that there's just different languages all over the world, even if it's the same kind. Now for us, we have different dialects, right? Like in the Latino world, there's Mexicans that are in the upper part of uh, South America, right? So in the bottom of that, it's like they're darker skin, or either they're really really pale and they have beautiful eyes. They have like green eyes, they have like blue eyes, and you would think that they're American, but they're really, their blood is really is really Latin, or African. Like, it's just much of that talking. But what I'm trying to say is that um, for us, damn, I kind of was getting carried away with that Latino shit. So if you just look at any, or like this girl right here, she's talking on her phone. She's speaking another language. We're like, oh, okay, yeah, she just is speaking another language because it's it's Mexican. It's Spanish, right? But in Philippine, we'll see somebody from the mountains, and and the city person will just look at them, and they wouldn't care, like they're not important. It's just like when saying, when somebody was treated as a slave, they don't care about them. They let them do what their job is. So as far as with the people that lived in the Philippines, when I came there as more of an adult, bigger than my, young age, my youth age. I went there when I was 14, and my family's maids. So, we pay people to be maids, to do our clothes, to iron our clothes, wash them, buy us our food, and then they cook for us. So, and then we have it all in the family, so we can give money to even the ones who are blood, and then they're kind of like married to somebody else. So if they don't have a job, just tell them to do a certain type of thing and we'll just pay them. You know what I mean? So that's just what that is. But you see how that life is just a normal, like what we do, right? It's a working kind of in a daily. But then when you see people that are like living in the mountains that don't have shit, and they know how to, it's like survival for them. They don't have to have too many things. It's like living in the woods. All they need is just, I don't even know if they even have light, like a lamp, like a lantern, and all. They don't need that shit. So I can't really go back. And that was one question for me that I was kind of saying to myself. I can't really go all the way back to think that those people were like in the African kind of ways. Because even in Africa, they do eat with their hands. Us Filipino, we copy that. It kind of, it grew on us. So we eat with our hands. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about what I'm trying to say is that why is it that I'll care more about the people that were in the mountains rather than the people that is right here? To tell y'all the truth, when you guys get older, you guys are looking at it like, how was that still around from when I was 14 and when I was last there in 2019? So basically, I'm 46. So 1994 was the first time as an adult, because the last time I was there, it was 1981. By the time I was turning 1 years old, I was born in San Francisco, but I was sent to the Philippines at 10 months old because my parents could not or did not want to pay for daycare over here. So they made my grandmother watch me and my sister in the Philippines. I stayed there for 3.5 years. My grandmother passed away. I was old enough to get back over here to go to kindergarten. So I came back here when I was 4.5, or actually when I was 4. And then but then I started doing bad at high school high school ages. So 14, my dad said, if you don't stop doing what you're doing, I'm gonna send you to the Philippines. So he got a plane ticket and forced me to go to the Philippines. Okay, I was in a relationship with my daughter's father. I was 14. I stayed in the Philippines for 1 month. I still was smoking weed out there. I was asking my cousin. I said, "Where's the weed?" I was like, "Where's the mota at?" Y'all, their weed over there is Bammer. Back in 1990, it was still heavy as Bammer. It was real Bammer. Like, I don't know how the Bammer fucking weed looks at nowadays, but y'all, oh my God. I was like, shit, I gotta stay in this motherfucking country. I don't even know anything about this goddamn country. I was in the Philippines, but I didn't know anything. And then when my family started bringing me around, you could see some people just carrying their kids in their back and shit, and they're dark as hell. Like, you guys will see a clip. Look at this. I got a short clip. This is the last time I've been there, right? Because the struggle is real juice. Yeah. Um, no, I don't speak Tagalog. Filipino is what the race is, the ethnicity, but Tagalog is the language. Hold on, I'll show you guys my. I think it's videos. I think I could play my own shit, right? But yeah, I said something like I was in the Philippines. It's hold on. Damn, where the fuck is it at? Yeah, y'all, that sun is about to go down, but it's kind of hurting my eyes. Hold on. Where is it at? A meeting, juicy lady. Oh damn, that was the first video. That reached to 143, y'all. Y'all know what 143 means, right? That was the first time I met Mr. MT. Who is that? Oh, that lady. Where's it at, y'all? Yeah, y'all, this one right here. If y'all look at that receipt, that was like 5,000 right there, right here. Um, oh, right here. See this right here? This is my country. Oh wait, I don't know if you can see it. Fuck. And he passed away too. This driver. Yeah, this is my mom's driver. But if you look all the way to the end, this is my house in the Philippines. This is my aunt's house. I mean, hold on. Yeah, y'all, this gonna be a journey, y'all. If y'all catch me going to the Philippines, y'all just will try to remember this day. Yeah, she was talking about. There goes my house. There. Oh, they're gonna try and find me in the Philippines, God. They're gonna try and look for me in the Philippines. Yeah, but the house is green. Um, I'll put my finger in the middle of it so you guys won't really like. I'll put hold on, about well, it's already on my goddamn videos. So it's just like when somebody took a picture of where JT was at in Africa. He didn't show where he was at, but somebody did something on Google Maps to locate because I think it had like a not an IP, but it had something, and the person knew what building he was in because he was trying to get at because you know he I don't want to say donated, but he supported whatever that I don't want to say a program, but I think it was like a building, a studio, a house, a house that they were trying to build, and Mr. MT was giving a whole lot of money, and then he wanted them to give answers back, like why is y'all this, why is y'all doing that, and y'all ain't even answering me back. Like he was trying to, have them like and so that's when he was thinking like, oh yeah, cuz Cuddy's a scammer. So anyways, then he knew, he was like, man, y'all really fucking with me. So he found out where the fuck they were at in Africa. I swear to God, he showed me. He took a screenshot, he zoomed in, and if you look at some of the live streams that JT was in, you can see part of that areas in the background. And even when like they were riding the bikes and shit, like when JT would be on a bike, oh, it's a nice, lovely day. He'll just be talking shit. You're like, let's go over there to the store and go buy some corn flour, or let's go buy the mamas and the mamas and baby. Let's go feed and babies motherfucking some, because what it was, he was giving pounds. I mean, yeah, goddamn crates and shit of the maize, the corn flour. So I guess there was two kinds that they wanted. They were kind of being picky too, like they knew what they were fucking with. You know what I'm saying? And make the little not the fufu, but the uh, fufu, and there's another one. I forgot what it was. Do y'all know what it is? And then he'll buy them oil, like bottles of oil, sugar, and that thing was. But other than that, for him to find that, this is a house that I have in the Philippines, and this is real. With these people, see, these are the mountain people. See how black they are? See that boy right there? See that girl? See, she has a baby right there. Their neglection of how society is really um in tune with. They really just live like mountain people. That's what they're called. Yeah, a lot. There was a lot of. So basically, that's the kind of saga era that I kind of was joining when I was in tuned into how he was um, giving to the mamas and babies. He would put a water well, or even, you know what I'm saying, have construction get that from the ground to kind of make it go a long way and stuff like that. Even have like soil that was just clear, that was fresh, to have them like build. I mean build. I mean grow. What were they? I think it was papaya, or was it watermelon? It was something that he liked. So, and have them grow like big and stuff like that. I don't know if it's still like that or whatever, but it's only because he had to leave. He kind of, yeah, something like that. So he did a lot. The villagers, these are my peoples over here in the Philippines. You see how I took a picture? I took a video because we were coming out of. It's just like a Costco. So Costco, you can buy bulk stuff. In the Philippines, they have one area like that, but it's like where the Air Force base is. I mean, yeah, so kind of like where the military base is at. So they use kind of like that building to supply all these big bulks of food. So my mom likes to go over there. So you got to be a member too, okay? So they kind of copied a Costco out over here and they put it out over there in the Philippines. And there's little certain locations, right? Not too many. So my mom brought me there, and then when we were leaving, I was just filming. So while I was filming, this police was talking to these kids. I don't know if they were in trouble, but they were just kind of just on the floor. She's probably looking for food, trying to feed her little son, and maybe the police was like telling them to leave or like go to the next street over. Like that's just how like corrupted countries are. Philippines is the number one, I could say, is very corrupted in our country. Like I know that even in Venezuela, I think the president and his wife are like in trouble out over here. So, and you can tell which ones are really like the corrupt. I'm not saying that it like I'm coming from that, like that was my era and shit like that, but that's just what happens. You know what I'm saying? A police guard in the Philippines could be paid for to tell somebody to leave. And over here too, it's just like when you're dining or trying to get a table and there's a waiting list and you're willing to pay hundreds of dollars to get that table, even though you're on the waiting list. And it really depends on that waiter or waitress to even either take that and shut up and not say anything and take like a table that's just hidden in the back to shit like that, and take that money and let them in while you let the people that are still waiting on the waiting list wait outside type shit. It happens over here too. So but in the Philippines it's kind of more corrupt, as in with a lot more stuff. Like people will be driving without licenses and they'll just pay the police to not give them a ticket because they ain't got no license. It's just like in Africa. That's why when I heard JT say that shit, when he said something like, when somebody had thank you Johnny boy, west side, west side. Okay, I got a heart. I love that color too, baby blue. Baby blue is actually like one of my favorite colors. Okay, thank you. Y'all gotta like me up too. But yeah, JT, what is that? A clock? A watch? Oh, is that like a G Shock or something? Is that your profile? But yeah, look, y'all look at this though. These are the mountain people, as y'all would say, no bap. Look, see that? They look like African, dark, blacker, and they're called the mountain people. They're not subjected to anything that they would think that they would be like um saying like, oh, I should Go talk to them and make friends with them. No, they just stay out of everybody. If they want to beg, they'll just sit out on the street, like what they're doing right here. Thank you though for that $2. They're sitting out on the street. This is my video anyway, so but I kind of didn't want to show my house because that's my house in the Philippines. This is real life shit, y'all. This is when I was there in 2019. So this is like 7 years ago. That's a jeepney. Okay, I'll play my little video, but I got a review when it's showing my house. I mean, I'm not a cartel or nothing like that. Like, what's this guy's name? Tony Montana? Where he at? Hey, Tony Montana, get your ass over here. You know, something like that. Nowadays, they can find, I don't know, was by satellite. That's just one thing, how to get. That's why a lot of people ain't doing real deal. Like, well, I mean, it's just the stupid ones that are. Because then they already know they're going to get caught. Even if they try and flee to, back to the country. Yeah, but I'll show you guys. I said touchdown in Philippines. This is my mom and the driver's dialect. Hold on, y'all. We don't really have streets. The streets is just everywhere. You could drive anywhere. It's just like in the Latino too. You got a lot of motorcycles. In Vietnam, they just have a lot of motorcycles driving everywhere. There's really no lines and shit. But he's our driver. He passed away because he had cancer. See the jeepneys? Those are jeepneys. See, my mom has a dialect from where my mom is from. She's from Pampanga. That's in the province. It's 2.5 hours away from the airport. But I was filming too. This is where I was gonna get my my retainers. This is this year. It only cost me $250. Those are jeepneys, almost like transit, like shuttles, like not shuttle, but like we're in a Toyota. My mom pays him as a driver. He's all wiping his whole body with the towel. See how them people is really stuffed inside that jeepney? That's how they ride. They even like stepping on the bumper too, just to get to where they're going. They don't care how full it is, just as long as the driver gets his money. I'll go back there when I got a house out there. There's no lines. People just drive anywhere in the Philippines. They drive on a goddamn sidewalk with the goddamn scooters. This shit crazy. But yeah, y'all, my blood is really like I was raised here. So when I go back to the Philippines, everything is like new. I love to learn and watch and just, if I can grow with them, is timing that I stay with them is kind of like a memory. It's just a memorabilia type, you know what I mean? That's why they call um when somebody comes from the Philippines and they bring something back from the um it's like either candy, goodies and all that shit, or in the Philippines when somebody is really like a fan of you, like they just hella heavily like love to be around you. They'll be like, "Can you leave me your hat? Leave me like your shirt or your purse?" This is so way back. And she's a cook, so she makes the food for my auntie, and she just drops off the food right there. That's a little girl. There goes my house right there. The one that was right there. That's my house. This is my mom's sister's house. She got a big house right here. But you hear them roosters? See that house right there? That's my house right there. That's where my dog right there. Right there. Y'all can see it. Told y'all I got a house out there. The only reason why I'm coming from my auntie's house is because that's where my hold on. And that's my this is my all this right here from the gate, that's all my auntie's little front yard. Sideways, side view. Hold on, let me take out the rotation. Oh no, not that one. Where's it at? Auto rotation? Oh, right here. So this is my mom's. This is my auntie's front right here. These are the neighbors. See how ugly their houses are? Well, I was 18 years old when my house was built. I watched it from the speckles of cement from where my auntie's houses was just by dirt. They had a little brick, little rectangle bathroom that didn't even have a toilet in there. Like it was a toilet but no running water. Like you would just have you'd have to pump some water. This is back in 1998, 1997. So there was still pump the ones that you still gotta pump water, and you gotta bring it to the little stall. But it's like cement bricks, gray cement brick, just a little rectangle, but just like a door, just one door size. You open it, there's a fucking toilet right there with no flush. What you do is you gotta, when you shit, you gotta put that water and just dump it in there, and then it'll just go down the dirt. So basically, all the manure is just going into the dirt. I don't know where, but it'll just go down somewhere. I don't fucking know, to the backyard where the goddamn pond is, or the lake. I don't know. But that's how it was back in 1997. And I watched my house get built from when I was 18. Um, and then after that, I had my daughter. So I went to the Philippines even before my daughter was ever touched to that house. You know what I'm saying? So that was literally what I was watching by growth, you know, it from my bedroom, the living room, everything that was being built in there. Because I used to go back every once a year, and something would be getting done. It cost it cost 80, 70 something $1,000 to get built, around 80,000. So we had to, my parents had to pay for workers. Um, but really, the house didn't cost a lot. I think it was uh, around 65, 65,000. Yep, 65. And for the workers, I think they gave like 30 to all the workers. And then now it's just the price of it being what it is now. It's way more than that. So these ladies are trying to get recycled stuff from the recycling bins. I know it's hard, y'all. Nowadays, look, these Asian people are getting recycling bottles out of the goddamn recycling bins. You know? They're not gonna find them in this house because this house they get all the goddamn plastics. I give them all. I give it all to the lady and the man that lives upstairs. Juicy, stay up. You got it. Oh, thank you. Noble has arrived. Yeah. So Philippines is always like even any other country. That's why a lot of people throughout their whole entire life, like throughout all our civil, well, hopefully civil, our life, um, from a young age, people are born rich, and parents will either, like, if parents didn't have daycare and there was a traveler, they have to be on the goddamn airplanes all the goddamn time, or on jets and cruises and all this shit. Like, they get it. They know the exposure. They know the adjustments. They know the what is called like the the jet lags, and the way how the commute of communication gets really like, and you would never know that, like, say an Italian knows how to speak to, there's even certain people out over here where I'm at um that are like a different race, and they know how to speak my language. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, god damn, how the fuck did y'all know how to speak our language? They're like, just by traveling, being in their country just a week, or having to do labor for at some time in their life. You know what I mean? So like, even like right now, I feel like my life is still at like it's like at a, a still, how do you say it, like it's at a I don't want to say a pause, but it's at a, like a stance. It's just at a still point, and not a lot is going on. Why? Because basically my parents are settled, my daughter's trying to do her thing. I could say a lot of my family already have houses. I'm the only, I can say that, I'm the one that still has to kind of gain up. You know what I'm saying? Even though I could still fall back to knowing that I do have property in the Philippines. That's where my parents want me to be. But, I was born here, so I'm not gonna like say, "Oh, I don't like it over there," because I can't say that. But I do hate the mosquitoes out in the Philippines, so that's why I don't want to. When I had too much of experience over there, I always had like a little fucking curfew time that I had to go inside the house and shit like that. Like, I'll be wearing sweats, the mosquitoes will still go in. I'm like, how the fuck does the mosquitoes get inside my fucking legs to bite me when I'm like, it's closed the fuck in? I don't know how the fuck they get in, but it's just by me walking, and stuff like that at night. And I'm like, you know what? I think 6 o'clock is my curfew time. I can't go back outside. So many fucking mosquitoes that love my. It was just nonstop. So that's what made me not like the Philippines. But to learn everything of what goes on over there, and knowing the past, the past is like, some people that are like really street life, don't give a fuck, want to, this and that, and carry on with that shit. It's like I rather go back to knowing how, what I'm saying, the survival. Yep. I can look like how the fuck I look like now, but I wouldn't really give a fuck about how anybody would be dressing like. And competition. Like, you guys would see that a lot outside. Like, oh, he got the new you know, the whatever the fuck. What? He said spiders are there. How'd you know? Oh, that one right there. This one. This is a spider web. Is that your energy towards me? Because you said spiders are there. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. I thought you I thought you meant this scrunchie. I got this in Halloween time. So when you said spiders, I knew exactly what was inside this van. And where I placed it at is back there. Big ones, I know. The chef guy in my work, he loves spiders. He was just talking about, thank you for that. Thank you for that. You like spiders? You must like spiders. Are you just telling me that because that's what you know? You're from the Philippines? Which part are you from the Philippines from? Because Johnny Boy is really what they call a nickname in the Philippines. And this is no lie. Tell me, and I'm gonna go back and, oh, you hate spiders. I kill them. And the dude at my work, the chef, Filipino chef, he says, no, don't kill them. He's like, there's ones that do something for your house. He said, the daddy long legs will like kill fruit flies, flies. And I'm like, what? Daddy long legs will eat the goddamn fly? And they actually probably really do. So it's just like with any other animal that you would see. One will kill another one because it is big, it's like right a little bit bigger than that one. But I appreciate for that super chat. I love how like when it kind of gives some of the feed on the comments, it'll give like that much, and then I'll feel like something is, interacting with me. Who they call Johnny Boy in the Philippines? No, it's just like when they say boy. So like my dad's nickname is Boy. They call him Boy Ying because they call him the boy. I would hate to say that, but in when I feel like when they say boy, I'm gonna take this out. We're gonna go. Um, it's kind of like in the joking part, but it's not. It could be really just a nickname saying, "Hey, just call me Johnny Boy," because it's like, I don't want to say corny, but it's kind of probably, I don't know. I don't know how to say it, y'all. Because I remember from before, someone really got offended. Okay. I remember in my high school days, somebody got really offended by you actually saying that someone is, I don't want to say fresh off the boat, but when you can't lay it all out to explain, when you say, oh, because then when they say boy, it's kind of corny. It's kind of in the, like, you so deep into the country. It's kind of like what I'm saying. It's like now that I could say that, because before a lot of people couldn't even realize how to even put it. So Johnny Boy, uh, uh, I don't know how to say this, y'all. That's just how the Philippines like would say it. It's not like a corny kind of way. It's more of a, I don't know how to say it. And then when I kept doing that, somebody got offended. They were like, "Why can't you say it? Why can't you just say that it's like too deep into the country that that's just how they, you know what I'm saying?" I was like, "Well, how the fuck would I know?" I was like, "I don't talk like Tagalog. I don't say the shit." And that person was offended. I was like, "Shit, you can't even come at me." Whereas if like say I didn't know, but then I'm starting to know. So when I'm starting to know, that's my opinion, or that's how I'm looking at it. And when a person gets offended, it's like they're heavy, so strong about where they're from and how they got taught and how they're still what they are to even keep their language. As far as with me, I don't need to keep say an accent of Spanish. Is it too important for me? Is it something that I should always like cherish? A lot of people would not even give a fuck. If it's like my daughter, she's bilingual. That's what they call that shit. Bilingual ass shit, right? Because you can go from speaking this and you can go from where you're from. Now, from that person to get offended was more because they stuck on their own shit. And that's the part that I don't like. It's just like the Indian lady at work. Me and Des, I was on the phone with her this morning. I got up at like 6:30. I texted her around 8 I texted her around 8:45. I gave it 1 hour before, well actually 2 hours before she was going to start work at 11. We started talking on the phone and we just was noticing, not even, no, it's not we was, no, I was letting her know that my Mondays and Tuesdays are no longer for me to be in the dishwashing side, because that was offered to, well actually I took and offered it to them for me to gain a full-time schedule, because I really got hired there as a server for part-time as I'm sorry, I said as, on Saturdays and Sundays. So they asked me for help to do Mondays and Tuesdays as doing dishes. Um, I said, okay, if you need help, I'll go fucking do it. But then now, since this thing has happened to my breast, I'm very scared that something really, tragic, like something just big could happen to it. And it's already getting worse. So I was talking to her about it, but I was telling her, why was it that the manager was getting on me one day when I tried to ask him, hey, can I go back to doing my little part time? Because when I got hired here by James. Every single time I say James's name, he always tries to throw his hands up. What is it that James is not? I don't. We have nothing to do with. I have nothing to do with James. Like that's how he talk, right? He's he's from he's from what is it called? He's Arabic. So he's from Arab. He's Arabian, whatever the fuck, right? And he has a very strong accent. A lot of us don't know what he's talking about. So if we ask him for a second question, he's going to get he's going to get very angry. He's going to start throwing some stuff like while he's working, cuz then he feels like he's being distracted and he doesn't want to hear it again. So he'll like throw the fucking pan or like the baking sheet, and we'll be like, and this is the first time like when he was even starting to even fucking start working there, we're like, damn, we can't even ask him a question. So it's just like when I first asked him about me not trying to I'm like I'm like I'm like, can I just ask you a question if I can, not do certain days because I really want to put my other days as being a server. He got on me about that shit, and man, it turned out to me being on a bad report. I got written up for me just asking him a simple question, a very uh shit respectful question, and it turned out for him to get mad because he just doesn't like to be questioned. Like, he didn't understand what the fuck I was asking. All I was asking was if I can get back my part-time. He did not want me to change my days because our staff is very just low. There's no backup, there's none of that shit. So I guess work is work, and hard work, hopefully eventually will pay off. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't know if this is like something that had paid off, but you know, shit, I'm trying to fight for, still trying to be where I'm at. And if I gotta, if it's me trying to, not overstress myself and overwork myself, shit, fuck that. I was just like trying to just keep it kosher, and I was like, you know, and I was like, this is what I mean when I'm trying to ask you. I said, can I talk to you? Let me show you something inside the office. So I showed him my breast. I showed him like most of, you know what I'm saying? It looked like I got shot, y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna show you everything, but it's like it's a big black turning dark red, and it's like even turning scabs. And it's called fibrosis. It's a fibrocystic hormonal kind of like, it's yeah, it's called fibrosis. It's a fibrocystic kind of whatever. And now I'm just trying to get treated July 8th. I'm very happy that I get seen next week. Now, if that's going to change me from, you know, like say they're telling me, hey, you can't really do the kind of jobs that you're kind of doing, lifting this, lifting that, and overworking yourself and touching that. Because doing dishwashing is not just doing plates. You're doing like you're doing big pans, big pots, all of their utensils, racks and just everything, carrying garbage bags that you got to lift and throw in the dumpster type shit and all that shit. So I've been doing that shit, and I've been trying to hold it down, but my plan was to stick there until November. Okay, thank you, DIC group. Thank you. Okay, I'll check you out, or you'll check you. Okay, right on. Thank you. Yes. See you when you come back. Thanks for the stream. Oh, thank you, Chief Ransom. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, y'all, just from that one question, just knowing that my country will go back all the way back to like people in the country were slaves, and people nowadays that grow up from this era or this generation, they wouldn't even think of even saying that word. But it's really the truth, and it's kind of it, people get emotional. I'm not saying my age, but even like the people that had parents that were going through those kind of certain, back then. um it's just life. And when I say that, it's because I'm not saying that they experienced it. I'm saying that they're they are experiencing life of what it is now, but then they overheard, you know, they listened, they got caught up into understanding, and you probably even just shit really touched by, whatever. Because I don't know about all that spiritual shit, you know, whatever the fuck, planets, fields of whatever. That's a whole different You know what I mean? We're talking about dirt. We're talking about how that dirt flew from that tree and it landed on that goddamn street. And why what did it do that? Because of the wind. I'm not talking spiritual or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just keep it there. Mm-hmm. But see, that's one thing too. Like, I don't know if you guys see that, but I have like a rash right here. There's a certain type of like, it's not eczema, but like I'm very sensitive. Yes, y'all. So the sun has gone down. I don't see, not even from over there. Yeah, I could see, I could tell. I could really, really tell that it's already in the, like, the quarter of, like, say the house below the bottom of the half. That's where it's gone to. So I don't see it no more, and it's gonna start going down. So I don't want my screen to start getting, it's like, dark up in here. So I'm gonna start putting stuff away. I do appreciate you guys for giving me some time on my watch time, and really that's just what that is. Today I didn't really do too much. I do have some steak. I'm gonna go and season, excuse me, and I really don't do late live streams when it comes to cooking. And that's kind of like where I fall into doing the same kind of I don't want to say like a daily live stream, because even like when I do some of those, I'm at work and I'm just like, fuck, let me just go on because I need like 30 minutes. I need like this. I need like that because I need to gain up. This is one thing that I did want to say too while I was sitting on that bed. I said Rodney had put out a content title that said he's going to be giving up YouTube. And I'm actually agreeing, but not agreeing with, I haven't seen if a video, I haven't seen the upcoming, because I think it was scheduled or something like that, so I can't even tell if he went on or whatever. But all I know is that when I was kind of passing through, it was just through feeds. It's not that, subscription and all that shit. No, 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 no. Yeah, he's kind of fast on that bike. Yeah, that's a an e-bike, huh? This right here, and this I should kind of like tear up, I guess. I don't know. I guess when I get to that. Yeah, so that's one thing. I'm gonna get to my 4K. I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna see if it's worth staying, okay, or not. Because if the AdSense commercial sponsors that run through the first ad and then get to the second ad and it's just really like nonsense, I'm gonna be leaving. I'm gonna be having the same content title too. Something, it was fun, y'all, but think I'm leaving YouTube. Yep, it's going. I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna be having one of those too, y'all. I think I'm gonna be having one of those too. So if once I get to my second level of monetization past this 4K, I'm gonna see how this goes, and I'm gonna see if it's worth staying, y'all. Because if it's not worth staying, this is not the to get attention channel. It's about having the revenue. It's having the dollar signs to add on top of your revenue. Okay, that's just exactly what this is. The channel is not about trying to attract. Okay, it's not trying to attract and just start looking for, men and females to just keep searching. And yeah, have they found yet? Have they found yet? Because if it's really not worth having, oh shit, I ain't gonna be staying. The fuck for? I And if it's like that, it probably will just be little short clips of showing just quick ass like viral or trending shit. But like doing this, talking and talking and talk, because I could see other YouTubers talking about the same ass shit back and forth, same ass shit. So now if it's about educational shit, like where you guys can bring topics to me and I can just speak about saying if I did have experience of that type of, you know what I'm saying, field or area, location, that culture somewhere, anything. Yeah, and then that's the best part of how this shit should go. All how they think the controversy, how people will join in just to, you know what I'm saying, hear it and shit like that. Like get it, but um it's really a waste of time. What they really want to see, that person is really going to actually see that person in real life, to go at it, do a one-on-one, or even get their head knocked, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. And that's where it will end to. I mean, as far as like when it gets there. um so I think that's what the people troll into, to see if it gets worse. But over the years, it's just the fighting with the reports, fighting with the strikes, fighting with the oh, I know where you at and stuff like that, you know. And it's just like a back and forth. I don't see anything too heavy, you know. Right? Okay, thank you, Jose. Yes. um and I'm not saying that YouTube is kind of like a something that I'm kind of like, how do you say, pulling along with me. It's just like almost kind of like saying you going to school, but you got to carry this extra backpack. YouTube is not, I feel like, even with that, like say if I go to the grocery store, am I going to be focused to know if I didn't have a fucking list and I just go there just with like a brain that's just like fucking nothing, like I don't know what the fuck to get, but I know I have to go over there for something, then it's almost kind of like that. And I'm kind of trying to stream at the same time. It's almost kind of like I did want to do that when I was actually going to Walmart, but I was like, people gonna see too much of where the streets at. They're gonna see where this is at. They probably just gonna even know where the fuck I'm at and probably just, figure out where exactly where I'm at. And I don't like that shit. I'm very like everybody should be like that on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? For real. Especially the young ones. They should not be having to carry anything that could um, make them feel like they're too important to be watched, because then they think that nothing can happen to them. Like, I'm saying like with females, but like even with men too. Like, you never know, like how rappers get gunned down type shit or whatever the fuck, for real. And that's why I kind of do like to do it, but it's like sometimes you just can't show too much, and a lot of females, they'll like that because they'll be like, "Ooh, I'm so pretty." They be like this, "Ooh," and all this stuff, like, "Ooh," and like they'll have that type of personality. They'll have that as an on, trying to go anywhere they feel like, because they feel like they're important. Hell no, not in my goddamn generation. Not where I'm coming from. Shit, once you make it in life and you end up being a legend like JT, then yeah, I will be open eyes, open to everything that, um as far as with his knowledge, the goddamn, the empowerment, you know, all that shit, the support, everything that's around that. You just got to be like willing to believe. Like, if he was from over there, but you was just like right next door neighbor, you feel that still. But doesn't mean that like I gotta be who I am to be like, oh, I'm a still be a badass person. Hell no. What he did was coming from where you would think like he's a killer. He probably, could have been, but he was not subjected to like he was just around areas of that. Just like me, I was around areas like that. But for somehow, some way, all the outer people just kind of let us do what we do. When we walking past by, ain't nobody like too many gangsters all around us that's just heavily like, trying to look you up and down type shit. And you wouldn't like it too, because you kind of grew up and was adjusted to everything what you grew up into in the same, hood or whatever. So it's kind of like natural. You let things slide because it's just like that's just how you grew. But the inner part of you really is like that's not what you want to see in the ending of your life. You don't want to see how um greed could be still stuck into just certain ways that is around you. Now if you can grow naturally to shit, living lavish, like living big, you know what I'm saying, to having organically just be who you are. And I'm not saying like you gotta do a little bit of this just so you can get away with that, and then just be organically, because all of us are not perfect. So there is going to be a little flaws where you have to still try to be what you is like really, you know what I'm saying, too close where you need to be comforted. That's why I left. Like when I block some people, that's it for you. That's it. I don't want no harsh coming back saying, "Oh, that's why she left you. That's why she da 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 this." I don't need y'all doing that shit. I don't need none of y'all doing that shit to go talk about the man of what happened. Let his ass figure that shit out. I don't need the, oh, that's why she was doing a whole lot for you. Yeah, that could kind of slide, but other than that, I don't like to hear like because we got the faces right there, right? Inside his van. So it's like, why even put it up there when you could roast them and you could roast me? But what is it for? It's for the attention that you need, because you're needing, okay? But once I left, I left because, and like what he said, you think of me like I'm too attractive to be with. You can't handle it. So when he said that, I kind of looked at that shit and I was like, hold on, you guys. Oh, thank you, Jose. You too. Okay, you enjoy the rest of your day. I mean, your night. I appreciate it. Yeah, when I looked at that shit, when he said that, I was like, he really do think that I'm thinking like he's just way too attractive for me. Now, in my lifetime of my age right now, from when I first had a dude, most of all the dudes that I was with was more attractive than me. And I know I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a dude. So I can't feel what a dude's attraction is like when like being flamboyant, like being too dominant and all that shit. Like I could be like that at a later stage, like now. But when a man is like that, acting so conceited throughout their goddamn life, to think, because they got hormone, like they got testosterone, they're men. We don't, I don't feel like there's a need to say that, oh, I know I'm attracted. There's females out there that will say that, like, they know that they're attracted, attracting. So for a man to say that because he wants to show me, like, oh yeah, even if I do say this and it's something that I'm saying to you, why would it be a bad thing? Now, how I took that was more, okay, then you kind of should be with somebody that, will allow you to express and say that every fucking second, because that's more likely what you want to say. That's more likely what you want to say. That's more likely what you want to bring. And it shouldn't be like where you have to do that. Later down the line, your ways of your personality should be different. Okay? A second of you could be like, comfortable that, oh yeah, I'm gonna jump on because you know what I'm saying? I just need to give my presence. Now, giving a presence is different from trying to be conceited. Okay? And that's just all I'm gonna fucking say on that part. Okay, I'm gonna throw on these glasses. I'm gonna read that one last comment. Hi, good evening to you. You are so kind. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes. So these glasses, I need to, yeah, I'm gonna wear these one day when it gets very hot. The next few days gonna be in the 60s. So our weathers are gonna be passing through, but I hope everybody's doing well on your guys' evening. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you guys are. Um, I'm gonna go back inside. The sun is constantly going down, so I'm gonna try and put some things back and get back inside the house. I love how I got 36 likes in here in 2 hours and 27 minutes. I know most of all the things that I talked about, I kind of can overlook of how life just passes us by. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, just to get on another day. It's just like when we say in the morning when we see another person, we always say, shit, another day, another another how does it go again? Shit, because I'm getting kind of, oh, my head hurts, y'all. I need to get another goddamn car, another vehicle. Let me turn this off. Oh, there goes my keys. Yeah, all I was trying to say was just, that's just another saying. Got the keys. If I did lock the car keys, I got another one anyway. Get inside here, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. One more minute makes 2 hours and 30 minutes. So let me go inside this room. I wonder what that is. Some other people's are live, y'all. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go start looking around the. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Oh, thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you. Yeah. Um, came from doing some groceries and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go. Um, maybe I'll do tomorrow, but I know I gotta do my laundry. Let me go lay it down and stuff like that. And I do appreciate for all the people that came through, whatever, how many likes, I mean, how many views I had and all that stuff. The two super chats, I really do appreciate. I think his name was Johnny Boy. Thank you, Johnny Boy, for those super chats. I mean, you're trying to get a word out. Um, yeah, go right on ahead. I mean, I'm afraid of spiders, but I did hear that there are spiders in the Philippines. Yes, and I've heard there are some big ones. Yes. So yes, y'all. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all look at this tray. $2.99, y'all. I got something at Ross, y'all. Okay. Cute little tray. Yes, but hopefully I can keep going on this because I did want to mention that one big thing. Let's see how this YouTube turns after this 4K. Let's see if it's worth staying for. Because I'm really thinking like YouTube is not really something too big of staying for. I feel like the attention seekers are really trying to just be noticed. You know what I'm saying? Now, is really very big. A lot of supporters and all that stuff could just make you get up there, but for the good reasons. You know what I'm saying? Yes, coffee cake. Oh hell no! What? I'm about to get out of here. It's 2 hours and 31 minutes. So I've been talking a lot. I've been talking a lot. Um, yeah. So I'll do my laundry tomorrow. I'll go do the little steak and mushrooms. But on Friday, I think it's no Saturday. I'm probably gonna be busy, but I am gonna be on the barbecue grill. I'm gonna be doing burgers and hot dogs. But the hot dogs are not really hot dogs. They're jalapeno with cheddar. So yeah. So what are you gonna do, Coffee Cake? Can I ask you one last question? To my very big favorite supporter. Cake, that's her. The coffee cake loving beach. That's her. Oh, I'm about to message you later. I'm about to send you this one song. It's by Ella May. Hear the little tunes on that guitar. Oh my god. It's something that how you it's I know you know how to do this. I know you know how to do this on the guitar. It's the song on my other phone. It's called something. Hold on, where did I watch it at? History. History is. Y'all, today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. I was off, away from them. Okay? Like for real. A history. Let's go look at history. It had Ella May. Oh, shit. There it is. It's called Chasing Circles. So Ella May, Chasing Circles. Please that song and listen to the guitar playing. Oh my god. I'm like, that sounds like coffee cake with her on her shit. It's called this is the one. Here. Hold on, let me see. Let's go. I'm gonna just play it a little bit. I didn't do the auto rotate. Hold on, y'all. But yes, coffee cake. It's called Chasing Circles. Hold on. Right here. Fuck. Chasing LMA. Chasing Circles. Okay? Right here. LMA Chasing Circles. Yep. So I'm gonna tune in to YouTube. I'm gonna see what's going on over there. Okay, let's see what's going on. Yeah, cause I still see something going on over there inside the wall. Okay, there's a picture of me, and let's say that it's a big deal, because I feel like the more you show that I would be getting mad over something like that, to have my face on a mask, it's like what he was saying was he was going to do some scripts. Now I don't see the scripts, I don't see the talk, I don't see the lines of sentences and all that stuff. It's like more of him just trying to smoke, be high, get through all the ones he needs to keep up with because he subscribed to, the ones that you got to comment on each video because you support them. When it gets too much, it gets too overwhelming. So when I know I can't do it, because it's it's supposed to be a every now and then, when you know that you see something that's, I don't want to say that's big, but that's still kind of in the same circle of what is, um oh, it's like a goddamn cigar. Okay. So yeah, people shouldn't get too, like, she didn't come on my page, so I'm not gonna go on, shit like that. That's not how we roll. We shouldn't roll like that. A lot of people get emotional over something like that. They feel like, oh, we still stuck in her page. Come on our page, she might think they're big headed or something like that. Now, when I feel that type of energy that is trying to come through that screen, just from a far distance, I will stay away, because I could feel that that's what they're feeling. There was never no thought of you being having 300 subscribers and shit. Why would I treat you like that if I'm trying to constantly put it on a community, share the profile, everything? But one day it differs and it changed because of a gap time, because I'm going through something, and then you thought that I'm supposed to be stuck. No, this is not being on a stuck to try and, what I'm saying, constantly like, say if you make goddamn 50 fucking shorts in 3 days, that doesn't mean I have to be on every fucking short to say, to support that. What I'll do out of those 50 short clips, I'll be like in 15, or I don't need to be in all of them. Or I mean, shit. That's not me being arrogant of saying, oh, this is only how many I'm gonna give you. Fuck no. that this is not how, this is not the arrogancy of how you need to react on top of how you feel that the motion of 300 subscribers is thinking your motivation to yourself will bring you up there because of the good vibes in all different kinds of say our, I guess our human whatever, our human bodies and shit like that, wherever one's at in different states and locations in the countries and stuff. One can give you support from there, another can give you another one from there. I don't, it's not me. It's not. When you know you're a big supporter, that's what you're doing. But when you have somebody with you trying to tell you that this is what you should do, or this is what we should do, because I think it's just not one YouTube creator. It's one that's combined. This is not, this is not that. What happened? Ah, I feel like I really, I kind of want to say something, but I kind of don't. I pushed off on one YouTube platform, and now she is safe at another platform, not on the big three, because that was already gonna, like I said, these YouTube are heavily serious doing criminal, like say trying to, you know what I'm saying, do the allegedly type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say allegedly, is past the allegedly. So yeah. Um, but yeah, it, this is not the running to be safe at another channel when you know that you're already safe there. But the thing about that is that why would you do that? Why would you do that when you cool on everybody else's, but then all of a sudden something turns on you because you wasn't on your you wasn't on your game, you wasn't on your toes, and they caught you, and you just like saying fuck it, this is all I can do, because through comments there's no voice activity to record, hey, this is not what I was talking about, mf, you got that, you know, taking this shit all kinds of, you know what I'm saying, different, like when you're trying to explain and all that shit, it's not. So that's what our YouTube platforms through live streams are kind of like, is what we should be dealing with, right? So when we get comfortable on here is because of certain types of things of what we do. Like I can do this for a second. Why? It's my day off, and I was just trying to give that type of subject about me having to get on the goddamn manager, telling him I don't want my Mondays and Tuesdays no more, and I'm telling you like how it is. I got written up the first, asking the same goddamn question, so the second time I had to show you proof of what the fuck is going on my body. And that's when like I told the dishwasher girl, I told her to take a picture of management's number. Armando's cool as fuck with me. He actually go work for him in Napa. He said, "Why don't I just bring you to my culinary goddamn company kitchen, whatever the fuck, over there in Napa?" And I was like, "Shit, I would love to, but I said it's so far." I said, "Trust me, once I live back over there, I will go to you." He was like, "No doubt." Okay, I'm gonna take that. He is so cool with me. He wanted to hire me. Now that this shit has happened, I only work 3 days now, y'all. That's why I wanted to come. I really wanted to cook, but I kind of didn't want to, because then I know that I'm falling into out, certain topics and shit like that through this internet. Excuse me. I was in uh, uh, the top floor, second floor at my job, the other live stream, the last live stream, and I was talking like how I felt, and I said it. I said it all. Like I said, I don't get confused on this shit. This shit, his shit is still buffering that shit. Is it just my phone? But yeah, chasing circles, coffee cake. I know you probably hearing it probably on your laptop or whatever, but let me know. Text me later and let me know how you feel about them guitar play, cause just that, I don't know if it. Let me see if she just the lyrics. I mean just the lyrics. What the fuck? Yeah, when you have too much to talk about, it just goes all, like, my words get all kind of like not all out. Shorts are for subs. Right, shorts are for subs. Yes, but I didn't do it like, I did it more of trying to gain through live streams, vertical lives, and StreamYard. And why is that? Is because your hours, mind you guys, 365 has to be within and valid. Okay? So I got lucky to get monetized this year when I really started late 2023. So it took me the whole year of 2024, the whole year of 2025, and just the last few months of 2023. So it really took me 2 years and like a few months, like maybe 2 or 3 months. I didn't do it off of just trying to get shorts for subs. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes streamers only like to look at and watch short timing of videos. Really them to know exactly how your personality is. Like if you are doing something where you're doing pranks, like back in say years in the past, how we really noticed how videos really come about is when there's a couple doing pranks with each other, okay? Or when you see a video where there's a fight, or when you see something hella, like say your baby knew how to talk in a different language. Those are like things that were heavy for people to keep coming back just for those couple of seconds. Now, if you can do that and it runs throughout your whole entire storyline of your daily thing, then it's a constant. Then the person that's doing the pranks, they start trying to think of longer form content rather than shorts. And that's how I know how social media is gaining from just doing, like, say, okay, today I got a white towel. I'll take a picture of a white towel, And then let's just say, oh, should I write on it? You know, something that you're trying to be funny of. Should I write on it? Because so then I'll know that that's my white towel. Okay, day second, I get a black towel. Oh, should I marker it white with a Sharpie that's white so I could, you know, it's like what you're doing is it's too obvious of what you're doing. What you're doing is you grabbing something that's from like a rainbow. One is white, one is black, one is yellow, one is, and it's day one, day two, day three, day four, day five. It's like, is the people, it's like, is this a fundamental? Is this like a educational? You know what I'm saying? People really want to see stuff that are open eye, something that's very like catching on to. So if I can't think of too much of the viral shit, then you gotta really show what you really about. You gotta tell it. You gotta, like, it's almost kind of like perform, you know, so you can just have it out. You can have it out there already. The whole point of YouTube is to gain your monetization. Or I'm really saying that that's really what a grinder, hustler, motivator to do it and keep in one, like, in just one agreement to yourself to keep forming that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're fighting. You're not fighting with demons. You're fighting a challenge that nobody is around you. You just is kind of like in front of the goddamn camera, and like what I'm doing right now is being recorded. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's like, fuck it. If I'm trying to make something out, it's not making something out of my YouTube, because it's the thing about this is that it's being documented off top. Whatever it is, ain't no fucking edit. There can be some edits, but the filter part is like, it depends. It's the catching. It's the you know, it's the part where you're trying to get the people to come back. There's filters that are for a specific kind. You know what I mean? So, what's up, Levi and Thomas? Oh my God, Thomas, it's been a while. Levi, well, well, well. Look who it is. It's Tony Montana. Okay? What's she yapping about? Oh Lord, hell to the no. What I'm yapping about is that I got a nice, it's, yeah, chow tomato tray that only cost $2.99 at Ross. I came from Ross. Okay? And yes, this is what it's going to be like when I come into this is what I'm going to be getting in my room when I bring my stuff inside here. It might be meat, ice cream, goddamn, all kinds of stuff on here, like what she put on there. Some coffee, some flowers. Okay, can anybody bring me some flowers? Okay, what does this tray mean? This tray means that it's supposed to be bringing good stuff inside this room. Okay, so let's just leave it like that. um I'm really not trying to talk down, you know what I'm saying? I'm just really trying to, like, what I'm mostly really kind of like lay out on my shit is to let people know that it's like, if I can do it, y'all can do it. in your way. And it, just, yeah, y'all can do it. Y'all can do it in y'all way. In any type of, say, one day, you know what I'm saying, I'm going swimming over here. And one day my son gotta do his karate. You know, it's like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, keep yourself busy at all times when you feel like that's the only way how content's going to be. Nah, I just feel like, even like when I'm at work, I don't feel like I'm busy. I'm just at work. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I can fucking try and do, is just try and get the watch time hours. So basically that's just what that is. But yeah, well, Levi, I see that you saying Team Juicy. So I appreciate this. I'm at 2 hours and 55 minutes. I'm gonna make this to 3 hours. Excuse me. And yeah. So 4th of July. What is y'all doing for 4th of July, y'all? Look what I got. Y'all remember these? I didn't even use it when I was out there in the swimming area. See the puppets. It's called puppets. So let's see who I can get outside. You think people will get mad at me if I start doing the people wrong? Let me know if I'll get harmed if I deal with some people that they don't want to be dealt with, because it's called poppets. You said don't blow your hand up. No, I know. You know what? I swear to God, I threw one and the wood was right here. Cause I was over there at my friend's in Turlock, right? And I told her, I said, give me two. I said, give me two of them. So I popped it, right? And like the stairway was like right here. So the stairway is right here, right? So I went like this. I threw it and it went, and I could see a little, like, when a gunfire, when it turns like fire, like a flame, red, I mean red, yellow and orange, like, fire. It opened up and it popped, and I said, oh shit. I said, oh damn. But it was this small though. It was that small. It was like a millisecond. It just went like that, and that was it. And I'm like, damn. And some of them, it was in my pocket, and when I went to go lean on a counter, she popped. I swear to God. Look, it's very hard to open. You gotta really open it like as if you're opening a cereal box or some shit. It's not too it's not too easy to open. I mean, you can rip it with your teeth, but why would you do that if it's firework? You'd be harming yourself. So yeah, that would be kind of stupid. So this right here was in my pocket. And I said like this. I went to go lean for something on a counter. I think I was grabbing like more salsa or something that was more food, right? Or something. And it was in my pocket. And I heard one pop. I said, oh shit. I said, oh damn. Yes. One of them popped. Y'all, look. Let me see where the fuck the paper's at. I'm trying to fucking look for it, y'all. I swear to God, one popped. But see, it was in the bag. It's not like it was loose, like little pieces. Like if it was little pieces in my pocket, I would not do that, because I'll get burned. It would like, say, if yeah, if I lean against a corner of a table and the little things were just like all in different places, that shit would probably fucking, I would have a sting on my fucking skin, like it would sting me like very quick. So one popped, I heard that shit, I said, oh shit. I said, what the hell? I said, yeah, I said, I actually do got that shit in my pocket. And it was this whole bag. I think I got like one more. So it's 2 hours 59 minutes, y'all. I got a few seconds. Yes. Oh, hell no, Levi, don't do that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your guys' night. I know it's a little bit late, But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Saturday I will be doing hot dogs and hamburgers out on my grill. So let's just continue, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you guys for my 37 likes. I do appreciate all of you guys that tuned in, and my two super chats. Johnny boy, I hope you subscribe, and y'all do the big three, like, share, and subscribe, because talking about a little something that was earlier. So that content, hey, don't get mad. Just let that shit just, yeah. So peace, you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.